Dear students, welcome to the English class. In this class of video today, we are going to talk about tenses. Yesterday, we just completed present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense, and also simple present tense, along with their structures. And we identify all these tenses by some features like adverbs. Now in this class of video today, let us learn simple past tense. So the very first tense in the past tense is simple past tense. The structure of the simple past tense is subject plus V2 plus object. This is very easy. It is as easy as the simple present tense. So here in simple present tense we find verb 1. But whereas when it comes to the simple past tense, verb, that means the second form of the verb is written along with subject, verb 2 and object. So here what is subject to? Subject is nothing but either noun or a pronoun placed in the initial part of the sentence. So in the same way, object is also either noun or a pronoun. It is placed at the end of the sentence after the verb. Okay, now so this is how a simple past tense is identified. For example, I went home. I went home early. I went home early. See here, I is a subject, went home. So here this is subject and this is go, went. So this is the V2 form of the go. Home is object. So early is an adverb. So I went home early. So this is the best example for the simple past tense. Okay, firstly here simple past tense is used to indicate the following things. Actually, what exactly the simple past tense is? A tense which indicates just completed actions. An action which is completed comes under the simple past tense. A just completed actions comes under the simple past tense. Okay, now so here we can use simple past tense in three ways. The very first way is to complete to indicate completed actions. To indicate completed actions. So this is the very first one. Completed actions can be written in simple past tense. For example, the very first example is we watched the movie yesterday. And another important thing that I wanted to tell you all that this simple past tense can be identified. So how do we identify simple past tense? It is very easy to identify simple past tense that there are some adverbs of time like yesterday, last day, or you can write it as a previous day, or you can write last year, or last month, last week, okay, ago, 1 hour ago, 2 hours ago. Okay, so this is how a simple past tense is identified. So whenever you come across a sentence by finding adverbs of time like this: yesterday, last day, previous day, last year, last month, last week, 1 hour ago, 10 hours ago, okay, few minutes ago. So all these comes under the simple past tense. You can identify them, you can confirm them as simple past tense. Now you got it. So when you find a sentence with all these adverbs of times like yesterday, last day, last week, last year, previous year, last month, okay, last season, 1 hour ago, 2 hours ago, 10 hours ago, or a few minutes ago, 2 minutes ago. So all these comes on, all these, by finding all these we can say that the given tense is in simple past tense. So as I already mentioned you that the structure of the simple past tense is subject plus V2 plus object. So subject is nothing but either noun or a pronoun, and in the same way object is also either noun or a pronoun. So this is the best example. Let me write you another example. You played well. So this is also another one. He spoke English. He spoke English. He spoke English fluently. She drew a picture. She drew a picture. So these are all. Let me write you another example. We had a good time. Yesterday. We can elaborate the sentence. We had a good time yesterday. So these are all the best example for the simple past tense. Here see, subject to, verb to, object. Again this is subject to, verb to, object. Subject to, verb to, object. Subject, verb to, object. This is the formula. This is the structure of writing a simple past tense. So the very first simple past tense is used to indicate just completed actions. So these are all just completed actions. Now let us talk about another point. Actually, simple past tense is used for three things. The very first thing is to indicate completed action, and the second one is to indicate past habitual actions, and third one is to indicate unreal conditions. Okay, now let us talk about unreal conditions. Now to indicate, second thing is to indicate unreal conditions. To indicate unreal conditions. Actually, we have conditional clauses. You know, this simple past tense is used to indicate unreal conditions. Actually, unreal condition is also called as imaginary conditional clause, or it can also be called as improbable conditional clause. So we use simple past tense to indicate improbable conditional clause. So the very best example. So most of people wanted to fly like a birds. But do we have any specifications to fly like a bird in the sky? It is highly impossible to fly like a bird in the sky. But we have an imagination to fly like a bird. So then, if you wanted to express your wish that you wanted to fly like a bird in the sky, how would you express wish using unreal conditional clause or an imaginary conditional clause? Okay, for example, if I were a bird, I would fly in the sky. I would fly in the sky. See here, so the very first, this is a subordinate clause. So in this clause, I used verb. So actually, grammatically we should not use verb for I. So the past form of the I is was. But here, verb is an imaginary word. It is an imaginary word. So we use verb to indicate some imaginations. So that if I were a bird, for example, if I were a bird, I would fly in the sky. For example, so you are got vexed with examinations. You just wanted to abolish the examinations. So you wanted to become a CM. You wanted to become a PM. Okay. How do you express this statement? If I were a PM, I would abolish all the examinations. Or if I were a CM, I would abolish all the examinations. So this is a how. For example, another example, see, if I were in your place, I would not do that. See, this is also, if I were in your place, I would not do this. So this is also a past action, simple past tense. So this is also one way to indicate to simple past tense. Simple past tense can be used in unreal conditionals also. The structure of the unreal conditional, this is the first class and this one is the main class, and this is a subordinate class and this one is a main class. So a class before the comma is a subordinate class, whereas a class after the comma is main class. So the structure of the subordinate class is subject plus V2 plus object. Okay, subject plus V2 plus object. This is simply nothing but a simple past tense. Okay, now let us talk about another action, another a thing that indicates simple past tense, right? The next action is to indicate past habitual actions. To indicate past habitual actions, right? So this is also very important. We use simple past tense to indicate past habitual actions. So what does the word past habitual actions means? That means when you are in a childhood days, now you are a grown up, now you are studying in intermediate. So how you were in 10th class, how you were in your 7th class, how you were in 6th class, or how you were in primary sections. So what were you doing at the same time? So what were you doing regularly in your past time? So that should be expressed using simple past tense. So this is nothing but past habitual actions. For example, if you take me as an example of this context, so I used to play cricket very well when I was in 7th class. That means that indicates that now I am not playing cricket very well, like I was playing cricket in my 7th class. Okay, so this is very important. So to indicate past habitual actions, that means the actions which we performed in our past tense are called past habitual actions. So these past habitual actions can be written in simple past tense using structure subject plus V2 plus object. For example, see, I used to study well. This is the very best example for this one. See, I used to study well. So actually this is a modal auxiliary verb, but here it indicates past habitual actions. I used to study well, right? She used to sing songs well. She used to sing songs well. Okay, so she used to sing, that means earlier she is good at singing songs. Now she is not singing songs like how she sang songs earlier. Okay, now, and see, I used to speak English well. I used to speak English well. That means now I am not speaking in English like earlier. So this is how a simple present tense is written in 3 ways. The very first one is to indicate a just completed action, and another one is to indicate unreal conditional class. This class is also said to be improbable conditional class or imaginary conditional class. We use simple past tense to indicate 3 things. The first thing is just completed actions or completed action. Second thing is to indicate imaginary conditional class, and the third thing is to indicate past habitual actions. Okay, I think you understand. Simple past tense is used in 3 ways. Very first one is completed actions, second one is imaginary conditional clauses, and third one is past habitual actions. And I have already told you the clues to identify simple past tense are adverbial clauses of time, adverbs of time. So when you find the adverbs of time like yesterday, last day, previous day, last month, last week, last year, few months ago, few days ago, or 2 hours ago, 1 hour ago, or half an hour ago. So we can consider the following sentence as a simple past tense. So to write simple past tense, we need to use the structure. What is structure for using simple past tense? So subject plus V2 plus object. So this is very important. So let us continue the class tomorrow. This is very important. So practice some examples at home. Thank you all of you. Thank you very much.